Why did the survivalist bring a pencil to the apocalypse? Because he wanted to draw his last breath. Now, onto our countdown of the top 10 foods that never expire. This isn't just trivia, folks. It's a survival guide for your pantry. Whether you're preparing for the world's end or just a really long winter, these foods will stand the test of time. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a culinary journey into the world of everlasting edibles. Ready to learn about the first food that never expires? Let's dive in. At number 10, we have powdered milk. This dairy dynamo is a staple for many households around the world. Why? Well, when stored properly in a cool, dry place, powdered milk can last indefinitely. It's like the Superman of dairy products. It's not just for survival purposes, though. Powdered milk is fantastic for baking, adding creaminess to soups, or even just for a good old-fashioned glass of milk. And of course, it's a must-have for any coffee connoisseur. Moving on to the next food that defies the ticking clock. Coming in at number 9 is salt. Now, salt isn't just the secret to making your food taste good, it's a survivor's best friend. This humble mineral can last indefinitely, provided it's kept in a dry, airtight container. And its uses go beyond the kitchen. Salt can preserve food, help start a fire, and even treat wounds. No wonder it was once as valuable as gold. So next time you're packing your survival kit, don't forget the salt. Let's proceed to the next food. At number 8, you'll be happy to know, is hard liquor. A closed bottle of spirits can last indefinitely, and even an open one can outlive you if stored correctly. Just keep it upright in a cool, dark place. Beyond its obvious recreational use, it can be a valuable barter item, or in a pinch, a disinfectant. Not to mention it can help keep the spirits high in a survival situation. Now let's move on to a sweeter option. Sweet and eternal. At number 7 is maple syrup. This delightful syrup, when properly stored, can last indefinitely. It's a natural sweetener that's not only delicious, but also versatile. Use it in your baking, drizzle it over pancakes, or even add it to your barbecue sauce for a unique twist. Just remember to keep it in a cool, dark place and tightly sealed to maintain its quality. So next time you have a bottle of maple syrup, remember, it's here to stay. Let's continue to another sweet treat. At number 6, we have honey. Now here's a sweet fact. Honey is one of nature's wonder foods that can last indefinitely. It's all thanks to honey's low moisture content and acidic pH that deter bacteria and microorganisms. For proper storage, keep it in a cool, dry place, preferably in a tightly sealed glass jar, away from direct sunlight. Not only is honey delicious, but it also has medicinal properties, making it a great addition to your survival pantry. Moving on to our next food. Coming in at number 5 is tea. This beloved beverage can last indefinitely when stored correctly. Tea, especially in its dried form, should be kept in a cool, dark place, preferably in an airtight container. This helps to maintain its flavor and aroma, ensuring a delicious cup every time. So whether it's a black tea for breakfast or a calming chamomile for bedtime, you can count on this long-lasting staple. Next up, a morning essential. At number 4, we have instant coffee. The perfect pick-me-up, instant coffee can last indefinitely when stored correctly. To keep it fresh and flavorful, ensure you store it in a cool, dark place and in an airtight container. Not only does it provide that much-needed caffeine boost, but it can also be used in baking or cooking for that unique coffee flavor. Plus, it's super easy to prepare. Just add water. So, let's raise our mugs to that. Let's move on to our top 3. At number 3, we have dried beans. An ultimate survival food, dried beans pack a punch with long shelf life and high nutritional value. They're easy to store. Just keep them in a cool, dry place and they'll be ready to serve you for years, even decades. From hearty soups to delicious chili, their versatility in recipes is impressive. And the best part? They're an excellent source of protein and fiber. So next time you're at the grocery store, don't forget to stock up. Let's proceed to our runner-up. Coming in at number 2 is dry white rice. A staple in many cuisines, this humble grain becomes a near-immortal food source when stored properly. Kept in airtight containers, away from light, heat and moisture, it can last for an astounding 30 years or more. It's versatile too. Cook it up as a side dish, use it in soups, stir-fries, or even make a sweet rice pudding. And finally, our number 1 food that never expires. At number 1, we have dry pasta. This versatile staple is not just for Italian night. When stored correctly in a cool, dry place, it can last indefinitely. The secret to its longevity lies in its low moisture content. Whether it's spaghetti, fusilli, or macaroni, Dry pasta provides a quick and easy meal base for any time you need it. From hearty lasagnas to refreshing pasta salads, the possibilities are endless. There you have it, the top 10 foods that never expire. And just like that, we've counted down the top 10 foods that will never expire. From the sweetness of honey to the earthy taste of dried beans, these items can grace your pantry indefinitely. Stored correctly, they'll be there for you. Whether you're weathering a storm or just making a late-night snack, it's about being prepared and knowing your food. Now you're all set to survive an apocalypse or just a really long lockdown. Remember, when it comes to food, expiration is just a state of mind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe for more interesting daily content.